So here's a question for you. Is it worth buying a Honda CB500F? Or even any A2 license compatible bike? Is this good enough for somebody at the age of 19? Or even somebody at the age of 90? Well, I'm not 90, I'm about half of that. So a lot of people will be coming from riding on their CBT, riding 125ccs, and coming up to bikes like this sort of size, or smaller CC Kawasaki's and the likes of. But I wanted something with the top end you were allowed, and I had the same outlook with my Yamaha 125s, which were around 15 horsepower each. So this is right at the top end, 47 horsepower. How quick is it? How fast is it? What's the handling like? What are the brakes like? Would I recommend it? So I'll crack on with the review. Right, let's see how quick this is from 0 to 60. Quick enough. It will continue on to, it says 112 on paper, but I've seen 115 on the clocks, and the clocks are always out in motorbikes anyway, so we'll say it can do 110, which is more than you'll need in everyday life. It's a couple of times I've been out with bikes, bigger bikes, and I've managed to keep up with them fine. So handling, how well does the A2 license compatible CB500F handle? Very well. It's very chuckable, although it feels a bit heavier. Well, it is a bit heavier than my previous 125s, while sort of stationary and while you're rolling it about manually. It's incredibly light once you're moving, which a lot of bikes are. So finally, is the CB500F a good adventure bike? Well, yeah, it's got wheels, it can roll, and that'll take you on adventures. If you want to stick a set of knobbly tyres on it, feel free, but there's better bikes out there for that. Oh, this is no fun. So how good are the brakes? Very good. The brakes are pretty good actually. I was never disappointed with the brakes in the 125s, but these are a bit more bitier, shall we say. But they've got to be for the extra weight, you know, and also the extra power. So I think that's me come at the end of the review. So would I recommend buying one of these? Well, after covering exactly 3,001 miles on it in the last 8 months or so, yes, definitely. Brilliant. Absolute miles apart from the previous 125s I've ridden and owned, and not too brutal like is the way I would have described the MT-07s, which I felt were just too much of a leap up from the 125s. But these are great. Smooth as anything, the engine. The suspension isn't too bad. I've had it off-road partially a couple of times. Not a problem, not designed for that, I know, but still possible, still capable. So yeah, I would definitely recommend one. But if possible, go and sit on one. Not necessarily ride one, just sit on one. I'm about a 29 inch, 30 inch inner leg size, so I can get both feet down on this pretty much. So if it fits, in theory it should work. So take care folks, peace out, and thanks for watching. Cheers.